Some of the Mina's most interesting capabilities are controlled through its app. So today I'll be walking you through some of the most important functions, some of our favorite flow profiles, and how to make your own. With the Mina turned on, be sure your device's Bluetooth is on and launch the app. Select your Mina from the list and you'll be prompted to press the dial on the right to pair. Now we're on the app's home screen. From here you can see a shot timer and the current boiler temperature. This is simply a display, and it's pretty handy when you're pulling shots. Now let's open the menu on the left-hand side and head to the most interesting tab, Flow Profiles. This is where all the fun happens. The two graphs under these tabs represent the two flow profiles loaded onto the machine. Here, you can also see the volume associated with each flow profile. As mentioned in our setup video, you can edit the volume by pressing and holding the Mina's right knob until the selector light blinks. Then pressing again to pull a shot on either the 1 or 2 cup profile. The volume of the shot you pull will be saved to the respective profile. From then on, it'll automatically stop when it reaches that volume. Now let's edit this flow profile to create our own. If you're interested in the Mina, this is what you're here to see. To edit a profile, you simply touch one of these points, which opens a little window that allows you to edit two things: the diameter of the flow controlling aperture and the duration of that setting. By doing this with every point on the graph, you can entirely customize your own unique flow profile. Once you've got everything where you want it, press the Send button in the upper right corner to send that profile to the Mina. Now you can turn the selector knob to the corresponding icon on the Mina and use your automated profile. If you're a big fan of the profile, you can save it. This sends it to the My Profiles tab, so you can restore it at any time. This feature is particularly useful if you're the kind of person who wants to create iteration after iteration on the same profile to find the perfect setting for a specific coffee. But remember, when you send a profile to the machine, it'll overwrite the one that was there before. So if you want to hold on to it, make sure you save beforehand, because you can save as many profiles as you'd like. Flow profiling is still a relatively new technology in the world of espresso. In the coffee industry, there's kind of a cultural knowledge about what kind of recipes to use for different coffees and how to alter them, but there isn't really a cultural knowledge when it comes to flow profiling. That makes this uncharted territory. If that sounds exciting, then you're in the right place. In some ways, you can think about flow profiling as a more complex form of pre-infusion. With pre-infusion, we're gently saturating the puck of coffee with reduced water pressure at the beginning of our shot to ensure more consistent results. But with flow profiling, we're altering the flow of water to the puck over the entire duration of the shot. One of the most common ways that flow profiling is used is to create a kind of staircase, a tiered pre-infusion that slowly ramps up the flow over time to gently saturate the grounds. Many flow profiles also feature a ramp down at the end. This sort of mimics the bell curve-like pressure profile of a lever machine. While these are the most common curves, we definitely encourage experimentation. The Mina gives you the power to easily test anything you want, so push the envelope. This is the profile we've become most fond of here. Feel free to pause and copy it. The idea is to start with a high flow rate at the beginning to quickly fill the gap between the group head and the puck of coffee. Then the flow rate is lowered to evenly and gently saturate the puck. From there, it ramps up to a normal flow rate for the remainder of the shot. I've done impromptu blind taste tests with the Clive team, and the vast majority preferred this over a standard ramp profile. If this video helped you better understand the Mina's capabilities, be sure to hit the like button. For more in-depth content, be sure to subscribe, but most importantly, keep experimenting.